Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diana and I am so glad you're here. I am doing a part 2 to menopause and what you can do exercise wise and food wise. If you want to know more about supplements, I am going to link them again underneath this video in the description, but I also have the one video that I've already done that goes into more detail about those different options, and it also has links as well. So today I really wanted to make sure and go over the different exercises. Of course, I'm not going to be like demonstrating any. I'm just going to suggest to do some exercising. But I am going to give you some information about what you can eat to help you balance. So first off, I do want to just briefly tell you that I did get misdiagnosed in perimenopause. I was told I had leukemia by 2 different doctors. It turned out I was just perimenopausal. My hormones were majorly out of whack, and I was only in my, late 30s or so. I was somewhere between, if I remember right, like 36. I was 36 going on 37 when I got this misdiagnosis. So some people get their perimenopause, later in life, but some of us do get it early in life. So it's important that you know that a lot of people are out there getting misdiagnosed because the doctors are going by old data. We do have a lot of hormones in our foods, and foods have changed since back in the day. So yes, of course, we are getting these symptoms earlier in life. So that's key, and that's something that everyone needs to know about. Because as we go through this stage, some of you already know, you'll have your period for a month, then you won't have it. It'll be heavy one month, it'll be spotty the next month. Or you'll have it for 3 months and you won't have it for 1 month. Then you'll have it for 4 months. Then that's how it is. It's just very irregular, very, very irregular. And so once it's for 12 months, you have had nothing, then you're full-blown menopause, okay? The system tells us, our healthcare system tells us that we are to stay in menopause for the rest of our lives, but that is not necessarily true. If you can balance yourself out and eat the right foods and know what to do when you do get out of balance, then I say, for me personally, I'm not menopausal right now. I'm 56 today, so the reason I don't feel like I'm menopausal is because I don't have the symptoms. I'm not having to watch my sugar intake. I'm not having to do a certain diet as much anymore. However, I do eat cleaner, and it's just because naturally I've done that since I've gone through this whole situation. So in the first video I did mention the good things that you could take, different herbs you could take. So I'll just briefly name some off, and then we'll get into what you could eat and what you should stay away from to help you stay balanced. So of course, black cohosh is good for night sweats, hot flashes, and it helps you sleep. Red clover is a good herb you can take. You can do it in a tea, you could do it in a tincture, which is a liquid dropper bottle that you would place under your tongue for those that don't know. Red clover contains phytoestrogens, so it definitely helps with helping you balance out. Maca root is really good to balance you overall. It will help with your libido. It'll help get you mood swings together. It's a good one to take for everything. Don Koi is good. It's good for energy. It's also going to help balance your moods. You've got the St. John's wort, which I do recommend only if you're not on any other kind of medication for depression or anxiety. Because if you are, you need to stay away from St. John's wort. But you could take something like ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen like maca, where it will help you with your moods, it'll help you with your sleep. It just basically regulates you emotionally and helps with your energy levels, and it does balance your hormones as well. So you've got the chasteberry that helps with balancing your progesterone levels. Evening primrose is a good one. It's an omega-6 fatty acid, and it does help reduce any inflammation in your body. It also helps with mood swings and breast tenderness. So it's good for that. Then you have magnesium. That's good for your bones. It's good for your sleep. It's good for your moods. That's a good one for a lot. Again, it's kind of like what maca root is, but it's a mineral. So, or what I used to take, I don't take so much anymore, but if I need something, I go to this one, Bush Garden Herbs. I used to work with them, and I love their tinctures and their different formulations because they mix a lot of things together that are key and that are good for us. And by the way, it's getting ready to be sunset soon, so I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. Just know that I've gone through most of these different herbs that are going to be linked below, and I will put the different things that they're good for on there, so you can make your decision on what you would like to, what you feel like you need to take, you know, at your discretion. So when it comes to nutrition, okay, so let me get to that. Of course, leafy greens are good. That's your spinach, your collard greens. They're packed with good essential nutrients and minerals like calcium, magnesium, vitamin K. This is going to be good to have your fiber. It's good for your weight. And it helps manage your symptoms during menopause, having a lot of leafy greens, okay? Whether you're going to juice them or eat them, they're going to be good for you. Of course, fish is good. Any fatty fish like salmon, mackerel fish, sardines. Those are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for your joint health, your brain. You'll notice that you do have a little cognitive issues with your thinking. So then we have flax seeds and chia seeds. Again, omega-3 fatty acids. They're going to be good for your digestion as well, and they're going to help reduce weight gain during menopause. That is something that we go through where we get a little weight around the waist. It's kind of hard to get rid of sometimes. But if you do regulate what you're eating and you do exercise, and you guys can decide what exercises you feel you need. It could be yoga, it could be walking. I used to do a lot of a lady named Tiffany Rothe. You can find her here on YouTube. I might link one of her videos below in case you're interested, because you could do that right at home. Whole grains are going to be good. Quinoa, brown rice, barley. That's going to help regulate your blood sugar levels. It's going to help with your digestive health. It's a good source of your vitamin B's, which is going to be good with your regulation as well of your hormones. Okay, it's also going to help your brain. It helps so many things. The B vitamins. Berries, good antioxidants. They also are going to be good for any kind of oxidative stress. It helps your body regulate. And I can't say enough about berries. They're good for your brain too. They're good for your inflammation in the body. The walnuts, the almonds, sunflower seeds are good. It all helps with inflammation, good for heart health. It's going to be good to, again, balance you. The foods that might be bad that you need to stay away from, you're going to notice when you have any sugar that you will go into a hot flash. You get irritable. So definitely stay away from those kind of things. Of course, that's candies, cakes, pastries, sodas, fruits, fruit juices. What I recommend is fruit juices are going to be great if you juice them yourself. The store-bought ones, though, are no good. They're going to have a lot of sugar in them, and they're enriched with all kinds of other different things that you don't need. So I do have it listed here that fruit juices with added sugar is what you want to stay away from. If you can get some fresh juices that don't have added sugars, those are all good. Okay, any processed or refined carbohydrates, those are going to be things like white bread, white rice, pastries. Again, I said that already. What else is here? So those are going to be like crackers, chips, baked goods. You'll notice if you start, paying attention, you eat these kind of things, they do start you off onto a hot flash or feeling irritable or moody. Caffeine, another one that can trigger hot flashes and night sweats. I noticed that big time because I'm a coffee drinker, and I had to leave my coffee alone when I first got into the menopause, when I was perimenopausal. And I used to drink quite a bit of coffee, but I did slow it down, and I definitely stopped all the sugar that I used to have and less cream and everything. Now I drink coffee, but it's black, and I have a little bit of brown sugar in it sometimes. There's a lot of changes you have to make if you want to stay balanced and get yourself regulated. But you'll notice that you'll feel better and all the way around. So it's not just helping you balance out, but it's helping your body overall. So yeah, you want to stay away from those energy drinks. They have really bad ingredients and they're full of sugar, so they're definitely going to trigger you. Any alcohol is going to throw you into hot flashes and give you night sweats, because that does turn into sugar in your body at night. So do your best to either drink less wine, beer, and alcohol, or drink none at all if you want to not have those hot flashes and night sweats. Because if you do drink them, just know it's worse. That's making your symptoms worse. Spicy foods can also trigger you to go into hot sweats and get irritable. So of course those are going to be like hot peppers and spicy sauces and curries. These are just recommendations. You know, everybody is free to do what they want to do, right? We all have free will. Let's see. Of course, you want to stay away from high salt that's bad. The white salt, no good. Real salt by Redmond's, you can have some of that salt. That's good for you. It's going to help you with minerals, and it's going to help inflammation and water. If your body holds, like you get swollen legs or ankles or feet, that salt actually helps. But the white salt, with the little girl with the umbrella, the Morton salt, none of that. You want to lessen that, because that will cause water retention. It will cause you to swell up, causes you to have increased blood pressure. It strains your heart health. So fried fatty foods, you want to stay away from those. Of course, they're going to keep your symptoms up, like bloating. It's going to make you feel sluggish. It's going to be also bad on your heart. So you want to stay away from fried foods during this time, and that's going to be like your fried chicken, your french fries, donuts, processed snacks like chips. So basically that's the gist of what I wanted to do on this here video, was to let you all know about the foods to have and the foods to stay away from in this time. Also, please note that I am not a doctor. This video is not meant to provide any kind of diagnosis. Of course, I am just here to give recommendations and help you if you want to take care of balancing yourself holistically and naturally. It does work, and it is simple to do. It's just whether you want to have the discipline to do it, if you're ready to take those kind of steps. For some of us, it's really easy to do. Some of us, it's not. So get that exercise in. Again, I'll link one or two of Tiffany's videos that I do from back in the day. And I think that's going to do it. If you find this information helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, share the video with other people that might need it. I also would love any kind of donations you might have. I have my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal linked below. Bye.